Right, guys, you might have realised recently I'm doing some more swordsmanship. Now, I've done swordsmanship research in the past, but I'm really going to start digging into it now because I've moved to these barns, I've got a bit of space. I'm going to hopefully be getting a training partner. But what we've done is put together a small mini team, not the same as my other one. I've got a person who is married to a Japanese lady, is a qualified swordsman in Koryu, and speaks fluent Japanese. And some, knows his way around old Japanese. We've got Miyako to double check things where we need to double check them, etc., etc. She's also graded in Yagyu Ryu. Now, I've been focusing on different stuff, having a look, but I'm going to start producing things on Yagyu sort of stuff. I'm going to focus on that direction at the beginning until we go on to different stuff later on. But one thing I'm trying to get across to you all is I'm trying to wipe the board clean of everything first and find out what's right and what's not right. So, for example, you see Hasso no Kamai, I've seen it differently in the old scrolls. Jodan, I've seen it different in the old scrolls. I've seen multiple versions of Jodan. Now, this comes with lots of problems. I'm going to do videos on these, so this comes with lots of problems. So, what I'm going to do from this point is I'm going to be working through different sections of Yagyu, and I'm going to be doing it from a specific line. I have paid an extreme amount of money, about $450 out of the stuff you donated at the end of the year, mainly Natori students, so that we could get a copy of every scroll ever collected on Yagyu to reference and double check these things. So that was where the donations really came in handy. It came up for sale and it was like a double book on Yagyu, and I was like, and it had all the scrolls in it and everything. I was like, all typed out. You don't even have to read them in Japanese, you don't have to read them in their original form. They're all typed out. It's an old book, and I was like, yep, let's do that. So we got that. It was Alex from Taishiri who found it for me. So we're double checking everything in there, and the simple fact that's obvious now is there are multiple lines that have branched off that have started doing different things. So we're starting to pin backwards the best or the most amount of information, we can on Yagyu, and find in all of that one specific line or cross-reference it with other lines. So that's coming about. Right, so certain things that are coming up is the kamae, the stances are not as you would imagine straight away, and in fact I think they're quite different to how people would imagine, or how it's become more formalized now. We're going to be looking at the different names within the school for different movements that not really so, they're known within Yagyu Shinkagyu, of course, because people are trained in that, but they're not so well known outside. I'm going to start going through all these different things, and I just want you guys to know that yes, there are different branches of Yagyu, there are different ones that do it, and they are totally different from each other, but they all claim to be the same swordsmanship from the same man. So the first Yagyu guy who claims to be, who is from, Shinkagyu and Kagyu, but that first Yagyu guy around the year 1600, he sort of said, this is the skills, I'm going to pass them on to my sons are going to teach the shoguns, etc. This is the top level of Japan, and we're trying to get as close back to him as possible. So we're not going back to Shinkagyu, and we're not going back to Kagyu. We're trying to find what that guy said, end of the Sengoku period. It's like, this is my martial arts, this is the best swordsmanship, that even the shogun said, yep, let's use that one, and then therefore Yagyu became the shogun's swordsmanship. That's what we're looking for, and get as close as that. And the thing that's come about is the stuff that comes out today from different Yagyu lines is different from each other. So of course we know, as we've discussed before, things change over the time. So what I'm trying to do is get us back as close as we can to there. So that's what I'm going to do. I hope you will join me in it. I'll be just putting bits of research up. Now the thing is, the research is not finished, so I'll be putting bits of research up here and there and having a look at different things. So we might change some bits and say I've found some new things. But if I wait till the very end in say like 4 years or 5 years when I think, right, I've got it all done, you guys will have missed out. So I'm going to do it with me. So what I'm going to be uploading will not be 100% correct. It'll be some theory and things like that, but we'll be doing it and going through it. So let me know what you think. Just if you're unaware, if you got to the end of this video, I've also put myself on Instagram. Been bullied back into it. So I will now be on Samurai and Ninja History, or Ninja and Samurai History, whatever I'm on. And that's what I'm on Instagram on. Right, guys, see you later.